Chapter 4 Ramdas and the Monkey. Every morning, when Sarah gave the birds their bread, she looked across to the attic window next door, but nobody opened it. Nobody called out good morning across the raft, or gave Sarah a friendly smile. Perhaps the Indian gentleman's servants all asleep downstairs, she thought sadly. Her life was very lonely now. She saw Becky every day, of course, but they did not have much time for talking. The cook and the other servants were not friendly. Sometimes at night, Emergard came out to Sarah's room, but it was not easy for her to come often. Then, one evening, Sarah was in the attic when she heard a noise on the roof. She looked up, and there, at the open window, was a small monkey. "Oh, you dear little thing!" cried Sarah. At once the monkey jumped down and began to run round the room. Sarah laughed. She got up on the table and looked out of the window. At the next door window he saw a face, the smiling face of an Indian lascar. "Oh," cried Sarah, "have you got a monkey?" "He is in my room." The lascar's name was Ram Das, and yes, it was his monkey. He gave Sarah a big smile. "I'm so sorry," he said. "Can I come and get him?" "Oh, yes, please," said Sarah. "I think he's afraid of me, and he runs so fast. But can you get across the roof?" Yes, Ramdas could, and a minute later he was in Sarah's room. Soon the monkey jumped into her arms, and Ramdas thanked Sarah again and again. Then he went away across the roof back into the house next door. Sarah went to the shops 5 or 6 times a day, and when she walked past the house next door, she often thought about the Indian gentleman. She felt sorry for him. He had no wife or family, and the doctor visited the house every day. Mr. Carmichael, the lawyer, often visited too, and sometimes the Carmichael children went with him. Sarah was pleased about that. "It's nice to see friendly faces when you are ill," she thought. The Indian gentleman thought that too. He liked children very much, but he was a very unhappy man. Mr. Carmichael was his friend, and he talked to him a lot, but they talked about only one thing. "I must find the child," said the Indian gentleman. His name was Mr. Carrisford. "I must find her and take care of her. But where is she?" "Here I am, with all his money from the diamond mines, and half of it is Ralph Crave's money." "Oh, Carmichael, why did I leave my friend and run away where things looked bad?" "Why, you ran away because you were ill with a fever," said Mr. Carmichael. "It nearly killed you, remember?" "And it did kill poor Ralph," said Mr. Carrisford. "He put all his money into the mines because I was his friend. But at first we didn't find any diamonds, and all Ralph's money was gone. I was afraid to tell him, so I ran away, and later, when we did find diamonds, Ralph was dead." He laughed angrily. "What a brave friend I am!" "It's not easy to be brave," said Mr. Carmichael quietly. "Well, you were ill with a fever." Mr. Carrisford looked into the fire. "Ramdas tells me," he says, "about a little servant girl next door." The monkey ran away, and Ramdas went across the roof to get him back from her room. The poor child slept in a cold, dirty attic, and works about 16 hours a day. Is Ralph's daughter living like that? I can't stop thinking about it. "We are going to find her one day," said Mr. Carmichael. "But how?" said Mr. Carrisford. He put his head in his arms. "I never saw her. I don't know her name. Ralph always called her his little missus. We talked all the times about the mines. He never told me the name of her school. Her mother was French. Did he take her to a school in France or was in England? Well, we know there was a child at the school in Paris, said Mr. Carmichael, with the name of Curve or Creve. Her father died suddenly and a Russian family took her away with them, because she was a friend of her daughter. Perhaps this girl is Ralph Crewe's child. Next week I'm going to Moscow to look for her. I want to go with you, but I'm not well, said Mr. Carrisford. I must find her, Carmichael. I must. Every night in my dreams I see Ralph Crewe's face, and he says, Tom, Tom, where is my little missus? And I have no answer for him. Mr. Carrisford took his friend's hand. Help me to find her. Help me. Winter came with its short, dark days, and the attic rooms were very cold. There were no fires for servant girls, and often Sarah and Becky could not sleep because of the cold. Sarah was taller now, and her old black dress was very short. Her shorts very old, and she was not a warm coat for her winter weather. She was thin